Welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook again, so here we are. We're going to share that show in just a minute, and my next guest is also a newbie I have with me. I have with me Mike Hill, and he's the Director of Sales of CBD Vapors.com. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about that, what that is. Everybody was talking to you before you left. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so obviously my name is Mike, and I am Director of Sales for Pure CBD Vapors.
Into that, Mike.
And what we are is an online marketplace, if you will, almost like an Amazon for CBD products. So we have about 25 manufacturers of CBD in their entire product line on the site.
Wow. So like what?
Everything from edibles to tinctures to salves to lotions to vape pens. You name it.
Okay.
Anything that's related to CBD is on the site.
Alrighty. So a lot of people have questions about CBD. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Okay.
Do you do both CBD or anything else too? I mean, if they just want to vape or whatever?
Strictly CBD, but there's various modes of taking CBD or ingesting CBD, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can have a gummy, which is an edible. You can do a tincture, which you take under your tongue. Or you can vape it with a vape pen. It's almost like an e-cigarette, if you will, but it's for vaping.
Right.
So there's various modes.
Now, you said today before we came on that you wanted to enter everybody in to win a vape kit by Americana Uncut.
Correct.
And this is a full spectrum that you're going to get of the CBD, correct?
Correct.
And this is a $150 value, free to you or anyone you know. We're going to leave our lines open here for everyone to call in. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Let me get out the information. It's Pure Vapors.
PureCBDVapors.com.
Okay, because I didn't have that. So it's PureCBDVapors.com. They ship nationwide, and there's no charge for that.
Correct.
Okay, so you're rated with the Better Business Bureau?
We are.
Okay, and it's a online marketplace. So
it is.
Well, if somebody has a question and wants to talk to you about, how do they do that? How do they go about ordering?
So you go directly to the website, and the site itself takes all major credit cards. You're basically just going to go through, see the product that you're wanting. You're going to put it in your cart, and then you'll justify it and purchase it from the cart.
What is the most? Do you find that most people are using right now? Like, are a lot of people vaping?
You know what? There initially is a negative stigma to smoking or what seems to be smoking, but a lot of people do vape just because of the relief that they get from it.
What's the difference between using, let's say, a tincture or having a gummy and vaping? What's the difference?
Well, there were two initial trains of thought when it came to vaping or taking orally, or what we call a tincture. And initially it was thought that when you take it orally, or a tincture, and you put it under your tongue, yes, it does take longer to take effect. However, it lasts longer as well. But recent studies have shown that vaping, not only does it take effect almost immediately, but it lasts just as long, if not longer. So it really is kind of a preference thing at that point, because some people, there's just always going to be a stigma with smoking, and there's plenty of other options. You can do an edible, and you can ingest it that way, or you can take a tincture and just swallow it. So
for CBD, for the people that are listening, what would it help with? I'm sure it's a various amount of things.
It is. There's various elements that it treats. People will take it for anxiety. They take it for sleep issues. A lot of veterans will take it for PTSD. Crohn's disease, getting over any kind of surgeries or any kind of pain-related issues, arthritis, things of that nature. People are finding that it has a lot of positive results.
Now, this is a online marketplace for CBD. You have it right now as PureCBDVapors.com, but you can get anything. I mean, gummies, tinctures.
You certainly can.
How many different types of things do you have up there?
Well, anything related, and I know that's kind of a blanket statement, but there's pens to be able to vape it. There's lotions that you put on topically. There's salves that you put on topically. There are gummies, which are edibles, of course. There are tinctures that you put under your tongue and ingest that way. And then we have hybrid oils that you not only can you vape them, but you can take them under your tongue as well.
Wow.
And there's different types of oils, too. There's isolates, where it's strictly just CBD taken from the plant. And then there's also a full spectrum oil, which means it's the whole plant and all of the cannabinoids that go along with it. And so that's believed to be more of a heightened experience, if you will. And some people gravitate more to that than an isolate-based product.
Let me ask you something. When somebody is purchasing, how do they know what they're getting? I think that's going to be really important when they're just buying it off the website.
Definitely. Well, what we do and what people should do if they're a reputable company is provide third-party lab results. And basically what that does is it shows you not only where it's sourced or where it comes from, but the breakdown of the actual oil. What's inside the oil, metals, mold, the actual THC content, if any, and the CBD content as well.
But you have all sorts of different companies that are on there,
yes,
correct?
That's correct.
Is there some that are more reputable than others? Or no, I shouldn't say the word reputable, but that's not more popular is the word I was looking for.
There are companies that are more popular than others. The Americana Uncut is a great product, obviously. The reason being that it's a full spectrum oil and it's a very high strength oil, and people love it just because of its purity and its strength overall.
Now, this what we have, we're entering everyone to get entered into is a vape kit by Americana Uncut.
Correct.
And it is a full spectrum. It is $150 value, free to you or anyone you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. They ship nationwide, free shipping always. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. It's an online marketplace. Go up on the website and check it out. It's purecbdvapes.com.
Pure CBD Vapors.
Vapors.com. Let me ask you this. When people are ordering, was there something that you would say that that you've noticed as being more popular than others?
There's so many different people that come across us on a daily basis that I can't say that. I will say that there are products that are more popular than others. And the reason being, it's the actual processing of the oil and the type of oil that it is. So, for example, a full spectrum oil is trending more so than an isolate. And the reason being is that because they've taken the entire portion of the plant, okay, all the properties of the plant versus just extracting the CBD itself. And so when you do that and you get all the cannabinoids intact, you get what's called an entourage effect, and it's when everything is working together for a more heightened experience when taking the oil. And so people feel that that's more effective than taking just an isolate, and so that's popular right now.
It's purecbdvapors.com, and you can go up there, you can check it out. It's an online marketplace for all sorts of different types. Right now we have everyone getting entered in to win the vape kit that's by Americana Uncut. It's full spectrum. It's $150 value, free to you or anyone you know. Vapors, there's a lot of things that think, there's people have some different thoughts about it, but I see a lot of people vaping. I do.
There are a lot of people vaping, and I think there's this image of people vaping with these big clouds and things like that.
But they think, is it they're getting high from that when they're vaping as opposed to, let's say, putting it under their tongue? They think there's a big difference to it because it reminds them of,
right. Exactly, and there is that negative stigma. But, CBD comes from the industrial part of the hemp plant. It's the non-flowering, non-psychoactive portion of the plant. Nobody's getting high off of this. It's non-addictive. It's a completely natural substance that's been around for years and years. People have actually used this thousands of years ago. Just now has it become to the forefront, and people are finding a lot of positive results from it, and it's kind of blown up in recent years.
And so on this website, there's tons of things, like there are the gummies, there's tinctures, there's oils, there's all sorts of things, and up there can you get some information on each one of them, you said?
Yeah, so with each product, there's a description of the product and the dosage of the product, and there's actually some educational information on the site as well. So as you browse around, you'll be able to read some more about the oil and where it comes from and how it works and what people are actually using it for on the site.
It's purecbdvapors.com. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further about some of these things. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free shipping always, and they ship nationwide. It's an online marketplace for this. We've got everyone entered in to win a vape kit, Americana Uncut. Full spectrum, our number here, 602-277-5369. Welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Mike Hill, and we're talking about vaping and sort of different ways of taking in CBD.
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
There is an online marketplace for people to go up on their website and check out all sorts of different ways that you can look in the things that they have and offer to you. The website is purecbdvapors.com. They ship nationwide. It's free shipping always. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. We've got everyone entered in to win this vape kit that's Americana Uncut, which is a very popular brand, I should say, of this vapor. It's a full spectrum. It's $150 value, free to you or anyone you know. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. At the break, I was talking to Mike, and I wanted to talk about the difference of the different types of ways that you can take it.
Sure.
What it's going to feel like, you know. So, for instance, let's start with the gummies. People think like that looks safe. I can take, they're all safe, right?
It is. They are all safe.
But some people look at a gummy and go, well, I can handle that. But you have to know how much to take, right?
Exactly. And the thing with gummies is that, yes, it's more universally accepted because it does resemble candy.
It sounds like
fun.
fun.
Yes. And it is a very popular mode of taking the oil. However, it's just not going to be as strong as if you were to take a tincture or a vape.
So let's say somebody is dealing with anxiety, and they're maybe not having a lot of anxiety, but they have that.
Exactly.
Would you consider that? Would you
Definitely.
tell them that would be a vape? That would be, someone that might do a gummy?
Yes, because we don't all need 2,000, 3,000, 7,000 milligrams of CBD.
Right.
Because we're all coming from different areas and we have different things that we're dealing with. So, for somebody who just has anxiety once in a while, maybe social anxiety, maybe minimal pain from something, an ache or a pain, they can do gummies. They can do a lower dosage, 25, 50 milligrams, and it would probably work just fine, to be honest with you.
So you also said that you have pens.
Correct.
That you can vape with.
Yes.
Right?
And people often wonder, well, what is a pen?
Yeah, I want to know.
Think,
I was just going to ask you, what's the pen do?
So a pen is the equivalent of almost an electronic vape device where it has variable heat settings, like 3 different heat settings, because it has to be able to heat the oil depending upon the dosage of the oil. And you screw on the top, which is called a cartridge, and it has oil in it. And so once you turn the pen on, depending upon the brand of the pen, however many clicks it takes, you then inhale and you're able to vape the oil, and you get immediate effect of that oil. Okay. There's also pens where you don't have to turn them on or charge them. It's just an auto draw. So you basically just inhale and you get the benefits of the oil. So some pens are less maintenance than others, but they all are used to vape the oil instead of ingesting it orally, if you will.
When people are vaping, they're not getting high. It's very safe.
Not at all. And I know a lot of times there's a negative stigma tied to that. They're not getting high at all. The worst thing, and it's non-addictive, it's non-habit forming, the worst thing that could happen, to be honest, is you might have a really good night's sleep, which is another reason people take the oil as well. They have insomnia issues or sleep issues.
Have you ever taken the vape?
I take it every day.
Every day?
Every single day.
And why?
I take it because I work out. I'm very active. And I either am using a topical like a salve or a lotion, whether it be on my knees or maybe my shoulder, just because I'm sore after a workout. And, I get anxious like everybody else. Maybe I get nervous. I'm on the phone all day, and I just want to be calm, cool, and collected for people on the phone. So, I'm taking it on a daily basis. I take 15, 20 puffs, maybe more a day of my vape pen to ingest the oil, as well as, doing the topical salves or lotions.
So somebody that's listening right now that has arthritis, or they're dealing with a lot of pain, and so many people out there are suffering.
Sure.
And we know that this is the buzzword today. It just really is.
It really is.
But you have so many different things on your website, okay? Can anyone, let's say, if they have a question, can they ask a question and get answered somehow, chat, so they can know which one to do?
Yes, by all means. And a lot of our products are reviewed, so you're getting not only personal reviews, but they're telling you why they used it. I used it for this. and these were the positive results that I had.
Okay.
Or there's also educational information from various institutions on CBD and how to take it. There's dosing charts as well. So people can explore the site, and they're going to be able to get a lot of useful information when it comes to using the CBD. And they can call in and ask questions as well. You know, we like that. We like to go on the phone and answer questions for you guys. We have no problem with that.
The website is purecbdvapors.com. They ship nationwide. Free shipping always. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. This is an online marketplace, so it's a little different, and you have a lot of choices. How many different choices do you have?
We probably have 25 different manufacturers of CBD in their entire product line on the site, which is nice because oftentimes people will find one product and they'll just go to that site. Well, we're offering you 25 different manufacturers and their entire product line. And when I say a line, I mean they have a lotion, they have a salve, they have a tincture, they have a vape oil, and they have edibles. So that's what I mean when they have an entire line. So there's an awful lot of products on our site.
And I'm sure there are. So when people are choosing, okay,
Sure.
it's how would they know? I mean, how would you know I want the Americana? And or the, another one that you might.
Well, a lot of times people find us word of mouth. Somebody had a positive experience and they're like, you know what, I had this product. You should go here and try it out. And it's the same with the type of oil that they're using. They had gummies. Somebody had gummies for their pain and it worked really well, or somebody had gummies right before bed and it worked really well. So it really is kind of a preference thing, to be honest with you. Of course, we're going to make our suggestions as well, but we're basing it off of our feedback from people that call in.
Right. Now, this particular vapor that we're giving away, it's entered into win. It's a $150 value. It's a vape kit is what it is. What do they get with it? It's a kit, so what do they get?
So a vape kit basically means that you're getting a rechargeable pen and a pre-filled cartridge that holds the oil that you screw on top of the pen once it's charged, and you inhale it basically, and it comes with an adapter to recharge the pen. So that's what we consider a vape kit.
Okay. And everyone's getting into win. This is the Americana Uncut Full Spectrum at $150 value, free to you or someone that you know. It's different. You know, a lot of people not quite sure, you know, how that's going to affect them when they do it, but it is safe. It's not going to be. It's going to be a little stronger, but it will hit you more faster, I'm assuming.
You know what? You're going to feel it. It's really, you're going to feel it almost immediately, to be honest with you. And you'll feel a sense of calm, typically. And what I tell people is that the way the oil takes effect, it's very subtle. You're in a lot of pain. You start having a conversation. You go about your day, and 5 or 10 minutes later, you realize, hey, wait a minute. I wasn't able to do that 5 or 10 minutes ago. That really is working. And that's how it works. It's very subtle. It's not going to hit you like chugging a Monster energy drink and you feel it right away. It just kind of creeps up on you. It's very subtle.
Are there any laws that are around any of this, or can you drive with him? Can you take it anywhere?
Yes, you certainly can, and it's legal in all 50 states. However, certain states have their own regulations, unfortunately, because before the recent Farm Bill was passed last December, it was considered a Schedule I drug, which is hilarious to me. I mean, it's not marijuana, it's not cocaine, it's not any of these other Schedule I drugs that were on the list. And so finally, just as of last December, it got passed. It's now legal. But certain states are creating some stumbling blocks, if you will, on what they will allow.
And everybody knows what they are, so you can, when you're up on the site, I'm sure that you'll know what you need to do for your own state. You ship nationwide.
Definitely. And we do tell people, you know, do your own due diligence in regards to what the laws are in your state, because we can't possibly keep track of all 50 states and know what's going on.
And this is the vape kit that they are offering for everyone to get entered into win. Maybe it's you or someone that you know. And what I love about this show is it's information for people, and they get to learn about something that they may or may not have felt like doing, and now they kind of heard this, and they can go up on the website and check it out. That's what it's all about. It's purecbdvapors.com. Go ahead.
So I just want to say that if you guys have pain or anxiety, just some major issues that you're dealing with, and maybe these prescription drugs aren't working, or you're tired of them, you don't want to be addicted anymore, and you don't want to pay those prices, please check us out. We'd love to help you out. People are having a lot of positive results with our products.
It's an online marketplace, so there's lots of different things that you can look at and find out. Also, there's reviews. They tell you how much to use. You can even call them. They'll talk to you. They love to talk to people. Their website is purecbdvapors.com. They ship nationwide, and they do free shipping for everybody. They're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. We're going to keep our lines open here for everyone to keep on calling in to get entered in to win this vape kit. It's Americana Uncut, if you've heard of that one, and it's a full spectrum, $150 value, free to you or anyone you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. This is safe, and it's not going to hurt you. You want to be able to at least try it and check them out. It's purecbdvapors.com.
If I traded it all